Marvel Superheroes previews continue to impact card prices. We'll talk about that and more in this latest episode of the Magic the Gathering Market Watch. This video is sponsored by Flipside Gaming. Check out flipsidegaming.com for all your gaming needs. Right now, you can pre-order Marvel Superheroes products, the Hobbit products, or find a vast number of other great items on their website, Magic related and otherwise. Remember, shipping is free in the US if your order is over $100 or consists only of singles. Just look in the description or comment section below for direct links to their site. Hey there, this is John from Heroes and Legends, and welcome to another edition of the Magic the Gathering Market Watch. As I said in the cold open, Marvel Superheroes previews are continuing to impact card prices this week, but overall the market is very stable. Today we're going to look at all the cards that have moved at least 20% and $1 in either direction. However, that means no cold cards this week because they just didn't make the threshold, but we are going to talk about 9 hot cards that are moving up in price. Quickly before we get started though, I do want to say thank you to one of our gold patrons, that is Drave. Drave, thank you so much for your support on Patreon. It goes a really long way. I truly could not do this without viewers like yourself. Thank you again, Drave. And now, without any further ado, let's get into it. We'll jump right into the top 9 hottest cards of the week, starting with number 9, Pest Control, up $1.01 to $5.10. That's a 25% increase. This is from Outlaws of Thunder Junction's The Big Score subset, which makes it a harder pull than a card from the main set. The lower supply, combined with the fact that it's a solid sideboard card in several formats, has caused the price to move up some this week. In Standard, this can appear in main decks as well as sideboards. You'll see it in Orzhov Control and Orzhov Midrange there. Over in Pioneer, it's in the sideboard of Orzhov Greasefang. And finally in Modern, Pest Control is in the sideboard of Esper Midrange, Esper Murktide, Orzhov Midrange, and sometimes Goryo's Vengeance. Number 8 is Tempt with Bunnies, up $1.22 to $3.85. That's a 46% increase. This is from the Bloomborough Peace Offering Commander deck. It does see Commander play and builds around the front-facing Commander from its pre-con Miss Bumbleflower, but Tempt with Bunnies recently got a bump in play thanks to Secrets of Strixhaven, hence the price increase. This has been appearing in Commander builds around new cards like Aziza Mage Tower Captain and Silverquill the Disputant. Number 7 is Stormscale Scion, up $1.38 to $4.44. That's a 45% increase. I have seen this appear at times in modern Belcher builds, and of course Stormscale Scion is found in the dragon-centric commander decks out there, like the ones around the Dragon and Lathliss Dragon Queen, for example. It even saw some increased play in the format recently and builds around Prismari the Inspiration from Secrets of Strixhaven. However, it's one of the Marvel Superheroes Jumpstart preview cards, causing Stormscale Scion's price to move up this week. The card I'm referring to is the Vision and Scarlet Witch. Some players are interested in playing this upcoming card with Stormscale Scion in Storm-focused commander decks. Moving up one spot this week to number 6, Vexing Bauble, up $1.47 to $5.46. That's a 37% increase. This has seen some play in Commander, where it appears in several builds, including the ones around the partner commanders Rograk, Son of Roga, and Silas Renseeker Adept. You also see it in decks around Winota, Joiner of Forces as another example. However, it sees more play in Vintage and Modern. This is a one of in a ton of Vintage decks. Builds like Raker Shops, Sphere Shops, Mono White Initiative, Jewel Shops, Oath of Druids, Blue Tinker, Esper Lurrus Control, Lurrus Paradoxical Outcome, and Regular Paradoxical Outcome. However, the format causing Vexing Bauble's price increase is truly Modern. It's primarily a sideboard card there, but I have seen it in some main decks from time to time as well. Decks bring it in against Affinity, Prowess, Living End, and Rhinos. Those Living End and Rhinos decks, remember, became a thing recently when Violent Outburst was taken off the Modern ban list, and that was the catalyst for the price jump you see here. Modern decks that run Vexing Bauble include Affinity, Boros Energy, Grixis Reanimator, Eldrazi Tron, Gruul Basking Broodscout Combo, Yawgmoth, Mono Green Basking Broodscout Combo, and Eldrazi. Quickly before we get to our top 5, just a fast reminder, this video is sponsored by Flipside Gaming. Check out flipsidegaming.com for all your gaming needs. Right now you can pre-order Marvel Superheroes products. You can also now pre-order the Hobbit products, and they have a whole lot of other great things on their website as well, magic related and otherwise. Remember, if your order is over $100 or consists only of singles, shipping will be free in the US. And if you're looking for a direct link to their site, just check out the description or comment section below. I do have links posted in both of those places. And now, without any further ado, let's get to the top 5. Coming in at number 5 for the second week in a row, Bloodroot Apothecary up 240 to 750. That's a 47% increase. This is from the Bloomburrow Peace Offering Commander deck. It sees a little 1v1 dual commander play and builds around Finn the Fangbearer. In regular commander, it's indexed around Unigrand Summoner, as well as Miss Bumbleflower and Chatterfang Squirrel General. Both of those latter commanders have been known to contain squirrels, and Marvel Superheroes previews have shown us a couple cards that will no doubt be used in squirrel-centric commander decks. They are the Unbeatable Squirrel Girl from the main set, and Tippy Toe Terrific Partner from the Jumpstart set. There is another card from the main set that's pushing Bloodroot Apothecary's price as well. It's the Serpent Society, which as you can see also synergizes with it. Number 4, Champions from Beyond, up 241 to 342. That's a 239% increase. This is from the Final Fantasy Scions and Spellcraft Commander deck. It currently sees commander play and builds around cards like Y'shtola Knight's Blessed from its precon, and Lucy McLean Positively Armed, for example. You know why this is spiking now, though. Yup, Marvel Superheroes previews have shown us a lot of hero creatures, as well as a lot of cards that play well with the hero creature type. Some are already picking up Champions from Beyond to upgrade the Marvel Superheroes Avengers Assemble commander deck. In fact, this was mentioned as a potential upgrade for that deck on the Command Zone podcast this week, and that may have brought some attention to it. I'm also seeing this in fresh deck lists around the front-facing commander from the product, Captain America Team Leader. Additionally, Marvel Superheroes products have many other cards that will play well with Champions from Beyond. Here are 4 examples in white from the main set: Agent Phil Coulson, Avengers Assemble, Captain America Super Soldier, and Captain America Wings of Freedom. Coming in at number 3 is Spirits of Resistance, up 378 to 2265. That's a 20% increase. This one-print wonder has been trending up recently because the many 5-color commander decks that run it are seeing more play thanks to new tools from Secrets of Strixhaven. For example, cards like Together as One and Wild Growth Archaic have been encouraging players to pick up 5-color commander builds. There's even a new legendary creature coming from Marvel Superheroes that might make a fun commander for a 5-color deck. That's Thanos the Mad Titan. Spirit of Resistance will continue to trend up over time until the inevitable reprint is snapped into existence. Moving up 2 spots this week to number 2, Ophelia Viper Whisperer of $14.99 to $28.95. That's a 107% increase. This hard card to find is spiking now because of Marvel Superheroes previews. Players and speculators are thinking that this will play well with a card we saw a moment ago, the Serpent Society. I've been seeing Ophelia Viper Whisperer in commander deck lists around the Serpent Society and vice versa. There's also a card that's been previewed from the Marvel Superheroes Jumpstart set that will play well with Ophelia. That's Black Widow Deadly Hunter. And finally, coming in at number 1, Seeker of Skybreak. This 7th edition copy goes up $8.49 to $9.41. That's a 923% increase. The Tempest copy is up $8.97 to $9.96. That's a 906% increase. And the one from the Battle Royale box set is up $18.67 to $19.99. That's a 1,414% increase if you're doing the math at home. Now, there's also a Mystery Booster 2 copy of this with the Future Sight card frame, but there weren't enough sales of that version this week to nail down a true price. Currently, this sees a little commander play and builds around Urlock of Scorched Thrash and Marwyn the Nurturer, for example. However, it's spiking dramatically now thanks to a Marvel Superheroes preview card. Are you a fan of 2-card kill combos? Well, let me introduce you to Hawkeye's Bow. Yup, all you gotta do is equip this to Seeker of Skybreak, and for a total of a green, a red, and 2, you win the game. As long as no one can disrupt the combo, of course. This will see play in Pauper because, yes, these cards are both commons. Why wouldn't they be? Plus, I'm sure this combo will appear in commander decks. You might even see it in Legacy or Vintage. Time will tell. Alright, that's going to do it for this episode of the Magic the Gathering Market Watch. Overall, the market is pretty steady right now. I think people are waiting to see what happens with the release of Marvel Superheroes. The Hobbit's going to be coming up soon too, so I think this is the quiet before the storm. Tomorrow, we're going to come back and play a little Magic the Gathering Arena, so join us there. Maybe we'll do some Power Cube. I hope you can make it. Until next time though, hey, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like and subscribe, and have a great day. Hey, thanks for watching. This video is made possible through the generous support of viewers like you on Patreon. Check out the description below for links to our Patreon page as well as our Amazon affiliate store, where a small percentage of all sales will also help support the channel. Finally, if you haven't had a chance yet to subscribe, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the new videos on Heroes and Legends. Talk to you again soon, and have a great day.